Here I'll show you how to make one of these nifty origami infinite flippers. To make this you'll need 24 squares. We're going to use 8 squares of 3 different colors. These blue squares I'll call the cover. These red squares I'll call the joint. And this square here I'll call the bridge. When you're done you'll see that the infinite flipper is approximately the size of one of your squares. The bridge squares won't actually show up, so it doesn't really matter what color you use. Let's start with how to fold what's called the cover. We're going to fold this in half with the color side out. Give that a good crease and then unfold and fold in half from the other direction. Give that a crease and then unfold. Now we'll take the top and bottom edges and fold them in towards that middle crease. Next we'll take these far edges and fold those into the middle crease. Make sure these folds are all nicely creased and then set this piece aside. You'll need to make 7 more of those. Next I'll show you how to make what's called the bridge. This bridge fold should look pretty familiar because it's exactly the same as the cover. And there's your bridge piece. Just like the cover, you'll need to make 7 more of these. Now I'll show you how to make the joint piece. It starts out the same way as the bridge and the cover. Fold in half to make a rectangle. Crease that and then unfold. Now fold in half to make a rectangle from the other direction. Crease that and then unfold and fold the edges in towards the middle. So far we've done everything the same as the other 2 pieces, but now we're going to flip this over. After flipping it, fold these edges in towards the middle. And that's your joint piece. You'll need to make 7 more of these. Okay, now I'll show you how to arrange these pieces so they fit together. I'm going to use 2 of each piece. We'll start by unfolding one flap of a bridge piece. Take a cover piece and slide it into the middle of the bridge piece and then reclose the bridge piece. And now we'll do the same thing with another cover piece on the other side. Adjust these cover pieces as necessary to make sure they're in the dead center. Once you have that done, flip this over. Next we'll take the second bridge piece and unfold it on top of this. 2 flaps from the cover pieces below should stick out on the right and left. Fold those in towards the middle of the bridge piece on top. Let's take a moment to reinforce all these creases. Now we'll take these flaps at the top and bottom and just fold them down. When you look at it from this angle, it should look like the letter I. Next we'll take one of these joint pieces and unfold it completely. Next we'll take the I-shaped bridge and cover combination and place it in the middle of the joint piece. Then we'll refold the joint piece around that combination. And now we'll repeat the same process with the other side of the eyepiece. Now we have to make 3 more of these using the remaining bridge, cover, and joint pieces. Now that you have those made, I'll show you how to connect those pieces. We'll take these 2 eyepieces and attach them top to bottom in alternating fashion. That is, the middle will be horizontal on one and vertical on the other. You'll need to take this flap here and slide it into this pocket here. The first side usually slides in pretty easily. The second side will need some extra attention and a little bit of patience. Okay, there you go, you have 2 attached pieces. Now we'll need to attach all 4 into a long chain. With all 4 pieces attached, it should look something like this. Next we'll need to collapse this into a square by folding alternate sections. The last step is to lock these 2 pieces together. You'll want to open up this joint piece here and slide in the tab from the other joint piece, then close it. And finally, carefully tuck in this last tab. Once that's securely tucked in, squash everything flat, give it a nice crease, and then you can start your infinite flipping. Flip, 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 flip. Aw man, this is so flippin' fun. Flip, 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 flip. Okay, that's enough.